It's me, Erin Lee, and thank you for watching me. So, it's been a while since I have done an update. Um, for everyone, um, I am in the middle of my fifth chemo session. This is my second to the last chemo session. I thought my other one was my last session, but she decided that we needed to do two more. Um, the first session that I ever did, we started with my oral capecitabine being 2,000 milligrams twice a day, and that put me into the hospital for 5 days. So we've backed it down to 1,500 milligrams twice a day since then. So going an extra two chemo sessions, uh, I feel like is warranted since we backed off of the one chemo. I'm doing really, really good. I've been released back to 40 hours a week. I've got energy and I feel like I'm totally capable of doing that. I've done 1 week of 40 hours so far and it went well. Um, chemo wise, that's all going well. I haven't really had a whole lot of issues this time around, though I did get super sick on the 4th of July. I had my chemo infusion July 3rd, and then on the 4th of July, I was super, super sick. But it was nice. I had some help. I don't remember a whole lot of the 4th. I remember somebody trying to take my shoes off and trying to help them take my shoes off, and them telling me that I was not helping and to stop. And a couple of times I remember my face getting wiped with a damp cloth in my chest and my neck. And there was a garbage can between my legs. That's about it. Oh, and I remember being put to bed. But that's about it. All I remember from the 4th. Uh, but it was nice that I didn't have to go through being sick all by myself. Because Darian would have been at work, or what was at work. So it's nice that Kurt helps me out. It's nice. And that's going well too. Uh, but yeah, my cousins came. One came from Michigan, Trent, and my cousin Seth came from Utah, and they spent a week here working on my house. They ripped out my deck, and in the process of ripping out the deck, we found a old septic tank, and we had enough dirt from what they were doing. My stairs down into the cellar crawl space of my house was horrible, very, very dangerous. So they came and they dug it out and built concrete steps, or well, not concrete steps, but they built me concrete walls, and now there's a ladder to go in and out, which is much safer than what it was. It looks really great. It's rained several times since then, and I keep checking it, and it's not holding water. It's not catching water. There's no water down there when I look, so that's really great. Um, while they were doing that, they found out that my washer was not connected to anything. It was just kind of draining, like the drains to the washer weren't really connected. It was just dumping all of its water down on that foundation wall that was right there behind the door, which is why it kept washing out. I couldn't figure out why that was washing out, especially after I built the wall behind the door and everything. It was still washing out and still making an issue trying to get the door open. Um, well, it's because every time we do a load of laundry, we're washing out the wall. Not anymore because they built a new wall, and that's all been fixed. Plus, Seth walked over to the pipes and just barely touched them, and they all fell down. So he went out and he bought new pipes and everything, and he put new pipes up and put them in properly, sealed them, and now everything is working the way it's supposed to, and I don't have water leaking into my cellar. So that's great because the furnace and the hot water heater are down there, and um, the hot water heater, yeah, it's on blocks, so it's kind of up off of the floor, but the furnace is sitting on the floor on a concrete pad, but it's still kind of low. Standing water can get to it, and I'd prefer not to have standing water. I do have a sump pump down there, and it works. I'm saying a lot. Sorry, my bad. If I don't say I won't say anything. Sorry. Um, things are going good. Uh, I'm gonna work on the yard today. My juniper bush needs to be trimmed, so I'm gonna get the hedgers out and hedge the juniper bush and make it look all nice and spruced up. And then I might take the chainsaw to the dead tree that's in the corner of the yard and put it in our pile of things that need to be bonfired. Um, yeah. I got a guinea pig. I bought a guinea pig. Um, it's not at my house. Uh, Miss Lilith passed away, and Mr. Wang was all by himself, and he was super sad. So I had to go get him a friend. So now we've got two free range guinea pigs running around, um, doing their little guinea pig thing. I think that's it. That's all I got to report. I mean, I know it's been a long while, but not much has been going on other than just living normal day-to-day life. Uh, and this whole chemo thing is pretty much a cakewalk. Yeah, it affects my stomach here and there, and it might make me sick one day or 2 days out of my chemo sessions. But for the most part, this is a cakewalk. This is easy. Um, I don't see why people are afraid of this, because really, I don't know. Maybe it's. I did have a friend tell me that maybe all the stuff that my grandma did to me, um, or fed to me when I was young, um, has made my body bounce back super easy from stuff like this. I mean, she was feeding me belladonna and Queen Anne's lace and things like that. So, uh, mugwort, um, and I was constantly sick, always sick, uh, and constantly getting different tests and everything. So I don't know. Maybe I've got a stomach of steel, and that's where my issues are all in my digestive tract. Thanks, Grandma, for helping me out that way. See, it all comes full circle. It all comes full circle. So I hope everyone is doing well. I would like to give a shout out to Johnny Rambo Lebrand, who is currently at home recovering from emergency surgery. I hope you are doing well, my friend, and I am glad that uh, your trip down to the hospital and everything went well, and that your surgery went well. Um, I hope you recover quickly. And I'm glad that you got Jamie there to help you out. So that's about it. I hope you all have a blessed day, and I will see you on the flip side.